Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to talk about the Spring Boot application. What is the difference between get mapping and post mapping? So first what I am going to do is here, you must install the Postman. Right, very simple process to install the Postman. You just go to the Google. Okay, here you have to type Postman. Here download, right? You have to download this app, right? It's very essential stuff to we can access the RESTful API. Okay, here, right? You just download and install your machine. After installed, you can have a Postman look like this is the screen. So now what I'm going to do is here first, I just go to here, right? Now first what I'm going to do is here, this is the Eclipse, right? I have used the editor called Eclipse. First I am going to create the project. So how to create the project in Spring Boot? I already explained my beginners tutorial of Spring Boot. Those who are not watching my basic videos, I gave the link in my video description. You just go and watch it. So here first you have to create the project Spring Initializer. You have to configure the project over here. Click on this one. It will be go to the respective website for configure the project. Select Maven, Java, this one. The Spring Boot recommended to select this one, right? So here the group ID. Here I am going to change this demo first exercise. Yes, I just give this, right? After that, the Java version I have installed in your machine 8, right? What is the version you are installed in your machine? You just select. You can check like this. Go to the CMD command from Java -version. Okay, if you are type and press enter key on your keyboard, it will be show the version which version you are installed in your machine. You are installed Java 8. Okay, if you are it is shown here 8, you have installed 8, right? See here, add dependency. You have to type web, select the web, right? Dependency web, right? Generate. Your project has been generated successfully. Now I want to import it into my Eclipse, right? So file, import. Here you have to select the general. There will be the folder called general. Inside the general folder, we have a folder called project from this one, right? Select next. Here we have to browse the project, right? So my project resides on the download. So file, this is the project, right? Select and open it. It is opened successfully. This is the project, right? So it's a Maven dependencies, right? Click finish. It is configured your project here. You will be able to see the configuration below. You will be able to see here, right? Now it will be configured successfully. Now let's go to this one. This is the project, right? It's a default one. You will be able to see here. This is a default one, right? This is default package. All the stuffs are there, right? It's the main method of the programming, right? Now first, what I am going to do is here, simply I am going to create a controller. So select the project, right click, new, package, com dot. This is the efficient way to create a controller. Example. This is the example. This is a package. I have created the same package. Example dot demo first ex. This one. This is the project, right? You have to select right like this, demo project dot control, first control. I just create as first control. I just give the name as first controller, right? Click finish, right? Your controller has been created successfully over here, the first controller. Now here I am going to create a class, simple class. Select the controller, right click, new, class, first controller, right? Click finish. This is your empty controller. Now here, first what I am going to do is here, we have a RESTful controller we have to write, right? If it is Spring Boot, it is very easy stuff. All the things are managed by the annotation, right? It's an annotation, very simple, right? Now RESTful controller, I am going to add a RESTful controller. You just type RESTful, add RESTful, right? So this is not error. It asks to import the namespace, right? Click here, import. Same thing like a core Java. It asks this all the annotation. It asks to import the relevant namespace. It is coming from Springboard Web by Annotation REST controller, right? It's a RESTful controller, right? Okay. Simple stuff, right? After that, first time let's look at the concept of get mapping, right? So here we have to copy and paste it here. I have instead of writing again the code, it takes too much of time to complete the code. That's why I have to do the task like this, right? So here it asks to import the get mapping namespace as well, right? Okay. This is the get mapping, right? Here first we have to create the, I just cut off this line, then only we will be explain it. First we have to create the method. Inside the class we have to create the method public string, okay, string, which if you write the method string, put it here data type, it should be written. So first I create the method called first app. Return, we have to write this is the text we are returning, okay. So here we have to write get mapping, right? Get mapping means what you are inside here, it will be shown in the browser, right? Okay, it is coming from the server, okay. Get mapping means if you are getting anything from the server and passing to the browser, here we have to work with get mapping, right? So when you are run the application, you will be able to see the thing as this is the first, right? So let me see how to run this one. It's localhost, the port we have to set it. So all the things we have to do, the task is go to the application.properties inside the project, right? Here we will be able to set the port, right? So what is the port you are setting, right? You anything port, server.port, you have to write server.port. I am setting the port as any port, I just give, right? So when you run the application, save first, before run the application you must save all the project. After select this one, demo first application, this is your main method, this is the project, right? Here this is your controller, this is the main method. You have to select the main method, run Java application. You can see look at as console whether it's working fine or not. There is no error, it is working here, it's working, your port is connected here. Now you can run it on the browser, very simple. Go here, if you are running here 10, but it's not a error, the output is here. What is the post? You have to mention the URL, then only it will work. First step, Control C to copy this one, you have to run it like this. Now you can see it working successfully. It is working successfully here. Here it's working successfully, right? Now what I am going to do is here, let's go to here. Right. Now I am going to successfully, I have explained it what is the get mapping works, right? So this output, let me look at the Postman. Instead of writing the browser, it is very simple. So you just copy this one. This is a post get mapping. So go here, it's a get. Select the browser. If you are going to add new one, click plus, you can add it. Click send it. Here this is first. Okay, it is working perfectly well, right? So get mapping, it's working well. Instead of testing here, you can testing here. Very simple. Postman will be testing. There will be the text box which called. You can select get or post and click send the request. You will be able to state here the postman. Postman will be easily we will be able to do it, right? So let's back here. Now let's go to expand the concept of post mapping, right? I just copy and paste it over here, right? Post mapping annotation also we have to generate the import post, right? Here request body also we have to generate it, right? What is the things does here is postman, right? You are posting the values. So if you have a client form, right? Imagine you are doing the online registration, right? You are filling your all the information and click send button. This all the values will be posting. That's the post method works, right? Okay, get method what the works, it is getting the all the information from the server and it will be you will be able to see the browser, right? Here we have sending the value to the server, right? The post, right? So here I am nothing do anything else here, just I have created the method which is a post values. request body, which is here string student name. Okay, we all the student name will be storing here, which is a string data type. Here we are returning all the student name. What is the value you are typing, it will be written, okay, in the browser. The form you are typing the value and send the send button, it coming and it will be coming and store here and show the return. Okay, so that is the thing we have to do in the post mapping. You have to just post the values. So let me do the output here. Here we have to first we have to compile this program, right? You already run the program. You don't need to run again. You just go to and here. Now I am going to run the application. So we have to go here and reset the perspective. The debug is not there. Now here select this one. We already run the application. So right click, terminate and relaunch. But it is relaunch, right? So after that, what I am going to do is go here. The Postman. You have to pass this link. Post values, right? The Control C to copy here. So to pass it here. Then this is our body. Select the body row, and here we have to pass the information. John. Click send button. What is the error? This nothing happened, right? Now the problem is here again. We have to save all and execute that. Post values. Why it's not working? Right. Post right. Now I am going to save all and build the project. Right, it's working. Postman. We have to refresh the Postman. Sorry, the problem is the get trick. Yes, I am going to select as post. This is John. Click send button. Here the output will be select as John. Right. Now here we have to James. Click send. Now James. Right. Whatever value this is a body. It's like a testing purpose. We are using Postman. So here we have to select the body. This is a post row. This is the like a form. Yeah, what is the value you are sending here? And click here, it will be sending to the browser. Okay, it will be working successfully. This is how here application will work. Very simple. This is getting the values. This is what is the value you are enter on the particular form. It is sending the value. This is the difference between post and get. Right? Yeah, I hope you already studied what is a get and post in PHP or any language. This is the simple stuff you have to do it in the our Spring Boot application. This is REST boot controller. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt on this, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.